Hey creeps, my name is Cameron Chaney, author of Autumn Crow, and welcome back to Library Macabre. Today I have something a little bit different for you. Usually I'm in my library talking about books, horror films. Today I am in my closet because we're gonna do a horror t-shirt tour. I've had so many requests for this, it's crazy. Like the last couple of days I've had like 4 or 5 requests just to show all of my horror t-shirts and kind of talk about where I got them, some suggestions of where you can go to buy horror t-shirts. Some of these shirts are still in print, some of them may actually be out of print, and a lot of shirts that I have are actually from family members for Christmas and birthdays and stuff. And they usually get those shirts from Etsy. So the most I can tell you for some of these is that they got them on Etsy. I don't know what store they're from specifically, so you may have to do a little bit of searching on your own, but I will try to leave links if I can. Anyway, we're gonna take a look at my horror t-shirts right after this. So first off, I have my I Was Raised on Fear Street t-shirt because obviously I've been doing all of my Fear Street reading vlogs, getting ready for the movies. So by the time you see this video, I'm sure the movies will already be out and my reading vlogs will already be up. But yeah, I'm wearing my I Was Raised on Fear Street t-shirt. This is from Sadist Art Designs. It is freaking awesome. I love Fear Street. So glad to finally have a Fear Street t-shirt. I also have my jean jacket here. This is just Old Navy. Nothing too fancy, but I put a bunch of pins on the jacket. As you can see, I've got like my Michael Myers limited edition Halloween pin and some other buttons and some patches. There's my Are You Afraid of the Dark Camp Crystal Lake pins. I have a whole bunch of other pins and patches, tons, just so many. I know I said that this is a horror t-shirt collection video, but I do have another jacket here. This is a jacket that my sister Sophia got for me for my birthday. So we've got a whole bunch more pins. Got a Crypt Keeper there, a bunch of patches. And what's special about this jacket is that she actually painted Frankenstein on the back of it, which is just freaking amazing. I also have this hoodie right here, which is from Halloween. Of course, it has Haddonfield on the back. It's kind of like a varsity kind of look to it. I love this thing. I wear it all the time. Next up, from Creepy Company, I have this amazing button-up shirt with the Goosebumps pattern. This thing is so retro, and I would have loved to have had this when I was a kid. I'm so glad that we get more Goosebumps apparel now. Also from Creepy Company, this is a new one that I recently got as a gift. It's another button-up shirt with this vintage Halloween pattern. We've got skulls, cats, bats, witches. So cool. I also have this Woodsboro High class of 1996, which of course is from Scream. My sister got this from me from Etsy. I don't know what store it's from, but you could probably search Woodsboro High sweatshirt and it will probably pop up if it's still in print. Okay, I'm skipping over all of my band t-shirts and other like vintage retro shirts and going straight to the horror. So first off, we have the X-Files. Some people would argue it's more science fiction. I think it straddles the line a bit. It's a little more horror than it is science fiction. There's not really a whole lot of science to it, honestly. But yeah, classic image right there, X-Files. I got this off of Amazon, so you could probably find a shirt just like this pretty easily. I have a couple of Stranger Things shirts. Some people would argue that Stranger Things is not horror, but there's a lot of horror elements in Stranger Things. We have another Hawkins middle school t-shirt. This is another one that I got from my sister. I believe she got it just from Etsy. You probably just Google Hawkins middle school t-shirt. It would probably pop right up. Here we have the officially licensed Stranger Things t-shirt. I got this from Hot Topic. Another one that you can find pretty easily. Here's another one that I got from my sister. It's not really officially licensed. It's not a Stranger Things t-shirt, but it's definitely inspired by Stranger Things, as you can see. I asked her where she got it from and she said she couldn't tell me, so I don't know why. Probably because it's a site that she orders a lot of t-shirts from for me and she doesn't want me to like buy the same shirts. Here's another one that my sister Taylor got me from Etsy. It says Spellman Mortuary, Funerals, Burials, and Rites. So obviously that's from the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, the Netflix show, which is a great show, by the way, if you've not watched it. From the Universal Studios theme park in Orlando, we have a Universal Monsters shirt. This is one of those 3/4 sleeve shirts. I just love the artwork on that one. It's so cool. I wish I could wear this more often, but the neck just, it stretches so easily. I've actually thought about maybe after washing this, folding it up instead of putting it on a hanger, just because the neck stretches so much and it just looks weird when you wear it. Here's another Universal Monster shirt. This is Frankenstein. I got this from Rue 21 years and years ago, so I don't know if you can still get this or not, but this is a really cool one to kind of like wear under a jacket or a plaid shirt. I think if you just wear this on its own, it's a little bit much to have his face on your front and back, but wearing it under something, it looks a lot better. Next, we have a series of shirts that were released several years ago. I got all of these at Walmart. They were only like $7 each. I don't know if these are still in print or not. So we have a Creature from the Black Lagoon glow-in-the-dark t-shirt. It says your lagoon or mine. And next up we have the Invisible Man. It says think of the options. And then also, of course, Frankenstein. They call me Frank. Now we're getting into some of my favorite shirts, and those are my Goosebumps t-shirts. So most of these are from Creepy Company. They have a great selection of Goosebumps apparel. So if you're looking for Goosebumps, go to Creepy Company. They will have you set up. They have t-shirts, patches, pins, all kinds of cool stuff. So this one, I am pretty sure was from Creepy Company. And it is, of course, that classic image, Ghost Beach, one of my favorite books. Another one from Creepy Company is this one right here. The letters are actually raised, which is really cool. It's almost like one of the book covers. And I really like just the neon green on purple. It's really cool. And it looks actually really nice worn under this shirt right here. This one is actually from Fright Rags, and it is my Goosebumps Haunted Mask t-shirt. I love the artwork on that. I think this one captures the spirit of the original book cover better than the new book cover does. And yeah, it just amps it up a little bit, I think, and I just really like it. We also have the original Haunted Mask image right there. I believe this glows in the dark. I love the Haunted Mask. The Haunted Mask is my favorite Goosebumps book, so I have a lot of Haunted Mask stuff in my apartment, actually. I have a Haunted Mask blanket and a signed Tim Jacobus print, which is really cool. So I got this from Meijer, which is actually a grocery store here in the Midwest. I don't know if it's available everywhere. You could probably get this at Hot Topic, anywhere online. I'm sure Amazon probably carries it too. It's an officially licensed Goosebumps shirt, so it should be easy to get. Here's one of my favorite Goosebumps shirts. This is Curly, who was the mascot for Goosebumps back in the 90s. It just says Bumps. I love the like 60s retro look to it. And yeah, this is from Creepy Company. You can always tell if it's Creepy Company if they have the little vampire teeth on the sleeve. That's kind of their trademark. From Sadist Art Designs, who did the Fear Street t-shirt, they also have this brand new Christopher Pike shirt. It says I'd rather be reading Christopher Pike, who's one of my favorite authors, so I love that shirt. I'd rather be reading Christopher Pike than doing most things, honestly. Here we have another long sleeve shirt. This one was also from my sister Taylor. She got this from Etsy. So this is one you'll probably just have to search on Etsy. Just search Gremlins long sleeve. It may come up if it's not out of print. I just really love that design. I have a ton of t-shirts in this style right here. So you can get most of these shirts at Spencer's or Hot Topic. I think they carry pretty much all of these shirts. This one, of course, is Candyman, How to Summon the Candyman, and then on the bottom here it says Urban Legends. We also have a Michael Myers Halloween Safety a Sitter's Guide. I got this one at Spencer's. I think it's still at Spencer's. I see this shirt all the time. It's a pretty common one. Let's Conjure Bloody Mary. I'm standing in my bathroom right now, so hopefully she doesn't like pop up in any of the mirrors. That would not be good. But yeah, that one's just so fun. These ones crack me up. Next is Let's Call the Exorcist. This one's it's kind of a bit much in my opinion. Like, I can't really wear this shirt unless I'm wearing like a jacket over it, because I think the pattern is just way too in your face. But it's a fun shirt. It looks a lot better if you're wearing a jacket over it. Let's watch scary movies. So we have Ghostface on there. This one I actually got from a friend of mine who lives in Ireland. I don't know where she got this. It definitely doesn't feel like an officially licensed t-shirt. It feels kind of like this is a print that somebody put on a t-shirt. She may have made it herself, I don't know. And then from another friend who lives in Germany, this one says Yule Flute 2. So this is obviously from the newer It film. And it says this one is officially licensed. It's got the It on the tag, and then it also says New Line Cinemas, so you could probably get this one pretty easily as well. Halloween, one of my favorite horror franchises of all time. I love Halloween movies. So this is a VHS stack. We have the first 8 films. This was also given to me by my sister Taylor, who got this off of Etsy. So again, I don't know where you could get this. You just have to search it on Etsy and see if it pops up. Here's another Halloween t-shirt. This is another one that I got at, I believe, Hot Topic. Michael Jackson's Thriller. I got this at Five Below, which is another really good place to shop for t-shirts. They have $5 t-shirts, very cheap, and their shirts are pretty good quality. You can find a lot of horror and Halloween themed t-shirts at the store if you go during Halloween. That's when I got this one. This is a shirt that I actually got from a publisher. This is from St. Rooster's Press. They publish horror, crime, and weird fiction, and it says, "We don't call 911. Looks like they take care of the problem themselves. From Fright Rags, we have one of my favorite movies, one of my favorite slasher films, Slaughter High. Such a fun movie, a great movie to watch if you want something for April Fool's Day. So this one, of course, says Doddsville, which is the name of the high school. And we've got all kinds of blood splatters. I've worn this quite a few times, and people have often thought I actually had blood on my shirt, so it looks pretty convincing. Again, that's from Fright Rags. Another Fright Rags t-shirt is Return of the Living Dead Part 2. Not a great movie. I much prefer the first film, but it's still fun, and I do love that image of the zombie with the screwdriver in his head. Here's another Walmart t-shirt. We've got Freddy and Jason. I don't know if you can still get this or not. This was purchased years ago. Here's another one I was given as a gift. This is from Etsy. Of course, we've got Child's Play, and it's a mashup of Chucky from Rugrats and Chucky from Child's Play. I just love it. Totally mixes my nostalgic 90s kid with my horror-loving adult self. Speaking of Chucky, pretty simple. We've got the image from Child's Play 3. This, I believe, I got from Meijer during Halloween season, but I imagine this is a pretty easy shirt to get a hold of. You could probably look on Amazon and it'll pop right up. Aren't you gonna say hello? We've got Pennywise from the original miniseries. This was from Hot Topic. Here's another one that I got at Five Below. Classic. Jaws. Not much more to say. All right, some of my favorite shirts. These are from the Halloween t-shirt company, one of my favorite stores. They do a lot of like vintage Halloween t-shirts, so I'll link them down below. If you love your vintage Halloween, they will have you set up. I love their designs. So here we have one with a witch on it. It says Trick or Treat. Another one with some very cute jack-o'-lanterns. I also got this one from them, just a jack-o'-lantern, but I love the illustration. It's so nice, and the detail and everything. Fantastic. Another one from the Halloween t-shirt company. We have Frankenstein. It says now showing Frankenstein. And it's just got this whole retro look to it. It looks like a monster midnight movie marathon. In fact, if I ever go to another horror movie marathon ever again, which I don't know, after last year, it feels like it's never gonna happen again. But when it does, I'm gonna wear this shirt, totally. Another one from Halloween t-shirt company. We have this little owl on the front. And then when you turn it around, we've got a pumpkin-headed scarecrow standing in a pumpkin patch. Definitely reminds me of Autumn Crow, especially the second story in my book, which is called Pumpkin Light. It just has the same kind of vibe as that story. Here's another vintage Halloween shirt from Creepy Company, and I really like this one. The design on that is awesome, and I love how this is kind of like that light brown and the burnt orange. The only thing about this shirt is that the neck is really weird. Like when I wear it, the neck kind of like ripples and it just looks odd. It's like it wasn't sewn correctly, which usually isn't the case from Creepy Company. Usually their shirts are really well made, but this one just, I don't know, it doesn't look right when I'm wearing it. Another Creepy Company shirt, one of my favorites. This is one of my older shirts. I bought this ages ago, but I just love how you've got your trio of trick-or-treaters and this jack-o'-lantern in the sky. I want to live in this scene right here. Next, I have a couple t-shirts from another publisher. So Capricorn Literary is a publisher who puts out a lot of vintage horror books with brand new covers. Finally brings these books back into print because a lot of these books have been out of print for so long. So it's a really cool publisher. I definitely recommend looking them up. So this is the cover for the upcoming reissue of Voodoo Dawn by John Russo. Really cool new artwork on that one. And then they also reissued another John Russo book, which is called Blood Sisters. So they sent me these t-shirts to wear in videos and stuff. So thanks a lot, Eric. I really like these. That cover right there is really cool. Another thing about making this video is that I finally get to kind of reorganize my t-shirts. So this is nice. Here we have a Sanderson Sisters t-shirt, of course, from Hocus Pocus. Let me stretch it out for you. Yeah, that is awesome. I love the whole 60s band kind of look. Very nice. This one, I really don't know where to tell you to go, because back when I was on Facebook, I got an ad for this and I ordered it. And of course I made sure the ad was legit before I ordered this. I don't think it's in print. This was like a limited edition thing, so I don't know if you can still get this or not, but it's definitely a really cool shirt. Here we have another Halloween t-shirt. It's designed like a tarot card and it says the Boogeyman. I got this from Spirit Halloween last year. Next I have just like a few Halloween themed t-shirts that I got from Walmart years ago. It seems like Walmart has new t-shirts every year, so they'll be really cheap, like $5. So I've picked up some different ones over the years. So we've got like a jack-o'-lantern. Like these are all pretty simple t-shirts. I Got Your Back, got that one there, which is actually a pretty cool design. There's just like the fake suit, and then that one, which is pretty similar to the other one. I like the purple on this one though. And like most of these shirts glow in the dark, so they're fun. They're cheap, so they're nothing that special. Like the quality isn't that great, but I mean, for $5, you can't really beat it. Next is my Landell's Mohican Castle Ghost Tour t-shirt. Landell's Mohican Castle is a castle in Ohio. It's in Loudonville. Great place. It's haunted as hell and is freaking awesome. So if you ever want to go somewhere really spooky but also really relaxing, go to Landell's. They're great. I actually did a whole video about it here on my channel, so I'll link that up there in the card symbol if you want to see me go ghost hunting. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, I got that t-shirt while I was on my vacation. I had to go pull these out of my pajama drawer because I kind of forgot about them. These are just some oversized t-shirts that I usually wear like around the house, just lounging. So here we have Sinister Grin Press. They're an indie publisher. I highly recommend you go check them out. They have some really cool books. So next we have the man, the myth, the legend, Jason Voorhes. Jason Lives, Friday the 13th, Part 6. Love that t-shirt. That is so cool. When I bought this, I thought I was getting it in my size because it's a large, but it feels more like an extra large on me. And I was like, you know what? When I wash it, it'll probably shrink. And it didn't, and I wasn't able to go take it back to trade it in for a medium, so I'm kind of stuck with this big t-shirt, but it's cool. Like, I wear this around the house a lot. All right, so there you have it. Those are all of my horror t-shirts, horror jackets, just horror-themed apparel in general. Thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also, leave me a comment down below letting me know what you thought. If you don't have anything to say, just say, hey, creep. That works too. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next episode of Library Macabre. Later, creeps.